And now we're going to talk about cultivating resilience in your body. As it pertains to physical, emotional, and mental health of humans, you can think of resilience as the ability to bounce back after exposure to some kind of stress. We touched on emotional and mental resilience in the last lesson, and now in this lesson, we're going to touch on another kind of resilience, which is physical resilience. As we age, we will inevitably experience physical declines and stresses. An infection, a fall, any other kind of injury, joint replacement, a new or worsening disease. As we said in the last lesson, stuff happens. It's inevitable. And being fortunate enough to age means that we will experience physical setbacks. How can you take steps to ensure that you are cultivating the ability to bounce back and be as resilient as possible from the physical challenges that will come your way? Physically, there are 4 ways to prepare yourself to age with resilience. And the 4 ways are cardio training, strength training, flexibility, and balance. Experts recommend 150 minutes of moderate endurance activity every week. This can include walking, swimming, cycling. Any exercise that will raise your heart rate will work. Add a little bit of time every day to improve strength, flexibility, and balance. I've linked an article with a basic exercise plan in your workbook and some other articles that say more about the science behind the recommendations. The benefits of regular exercise cannot be overstated. Just a few of the benefits are that physical exercise improves your mood, boosts immunity, prevents bone loss, relieves pain, and helps prevent chronic disease. So thanks to the National Council on Aging for these suggestions. I've linked the relevant article. So let's talk about improving your mood. Exercise makes you feel good. It boosts your mood. It can help ease anxiety and depression symptoms, increase relaxation, and create an overall sense of well-being. It boosts immunity. The exact way exercise supports immunity isn't clearly known. However, there are many theories. Some scientists believe that the anti-inflammatory effects of physical activity enable better immune function. Exercise might also improve the performance of immune cells. Exercise prevents bone loss. Both men and women lose bone density as they age, with postmenopausal women losing up to 2% each year. Strength training has been shown to counteract this loss and actually restore bone density. Having stronger bones leads to fewer fractures and can also aid in balance. By reducing the risk of falls and injuries, exercise can help you live independently for longer. Exercise also relieves osteoarthritis pain. While it might seem counterintuitive, moving more actually helps lessen the pain and severity of arthritis. Arthritis-friendly exercise includes low-impact cardiovascular activities, strength training, and range of motion exercises. So how exactly does exercise help arthritis? It takes pressure off aching joints by strengthening the surrounding muscles. Physical activity might also help ease joint inflammation and aid in joint lubrication, which reduces pain and stiffness. Exercise provides a protective effect against a host of chronic illnesses, including cardiovascular disease, colon cancer, diabetes, obesity, and hypertension. If you already have a chronic condition, physical activity can minimize the symptoms. It can even help reduce cognitive decline. One study found that participants over the age of 60 showed fewer Alzheimer's disease biomarkers when they performed 30 minutes of exercise every day. So what kinds of exercises are best for older adults? Ideally, exercise routines for older adults should incorporate aerobic exercise, strength or resistance training, and stretching flexibility exercises. So trendy fitness programs and high-intensity regimens are not practical or safe for all older adults. I've linked an article with some great workout options that can help you improve your mobility, build strength, and enhance your balance and coordination. Yoga is a low-impact activity that won't strain your joints. At the same time, it helps you build your muscles, stabilize your core, improve your flexibility, and strengthen your bones. When I was just starting out in yoga, I took a yoga for stiff people class. I was absolutely amazed at the progress I made. So look for an introductory yoga class in your area to help you master some basic poses. Some yoga programs are specifically designed for people our age, and they include seated and standing options. Pilates is another great option. Like yoga, Pilates offers an effective workout while being gentle on your joints. It focuses on building a strong core to improve balance and stability, and has been shown to reduce the symptoms of arthritis, MS, and Parkinson's disease. Many of the exercises are performed in sitting or reclining positions. Pilates is a smart option to try if you haven't exercised in a while. Before I could gin up the courage to try yoga, I practiced Pilates and I really enjoyed it. Aerobic exercise adds endurance activity to your day, and it can help boost cardiovascular function, strengthen your lungs and airways, and improve your stamina. So what counts as aerobic exercise? Walking, swimming, using the elliptical, stationary bike, treadmill, all of those are great choices. 30 minutes a day is the recommended amount. But it doesn't have to be 30 continuous minutes. You could do 3 10-minute sessions spread out over the day. In terms of strength training, you don't have to bench press 100 pounds. Personally, I love using weight machines and using free weights because it's really fun to see progress as you get in a routine and you realize that you are lifting heavier and heavier weight than before. But if you don't want to go to a gym or you don't want to lift weights, there are also simple low-impact bodyweight training exercises you can do at home to help reverse muscle loss and burn body fat, like wall push-ups, stair climbing, squats, and single leg stands. Some strength training routines also incorporate hand weights or resistance bands. Even 2 or 3 times a week, strength training will give you benefits. You can also make it a group thing. There are plenty of community exercise programs. Sometimes it's more fun with a friend. And if you don't have a fitness partner, then a community-based program can give you the social connection and the motivation you need to stick with it. I've put a couple of recommendations in your workbook. Now, some people say, is it really safe for older adults to exercise? Most adults over the age of 65 can exercise safely, even those with chronic conditions and mobility challenges. But before you start any exercise regimen, talk to your doctor to make sure you understand which options are right for your health and activity level. Then you will be ready to experience the proven and immense benefits of exercise. I will tell you my own fitness story. I used to be a sedentary person and I didn't have childhood experiences with team sports or individual sports. Other than high school PE class and swimming and some college intramurals, I didn't engage in any physical activity until I was an adult. I once weighed 60 pounds more than I do now. We were living in New York during 9/11, and there was something about that experience that lit a fire within me. I decided that while there were some things that I couldn't control, I did have control over my own life. So I started exercising and eating better, and over time I lost the weight. Now I exercise every single day without fail. I have not missed a day in over 5 years. I do cardio and strength training every day, and at least a little bit of yoga every day, and I take a formal yoga class a few days a week. We are all different. Some people have a schedule where they work out a few days a week, and that works for their body and their temperament. I have a daily routine that works for me, and so I do a workout every day, and I know my weekly routine. So some days I walk, other days I bike, use the treadmill, elliptical. When I have a sports injury, I swim. I know people frown on multitasking these days, but if I am doing treadmill, elliptical, walking, or jogging, I have my playlists all sorted out. For instance, on the elliptical, I watch YouTube videos for course creation ideas. When I walk, I listen to podcasts. I review the lessons for my courses. I actually watch the lessons from my courses on my phone, and the workout time flies by. So I'm actually a big advocate of multitasking during cardio. For strength training, I do upper body weights one day and lower body weights the next day, and I switch back and forth so that my muscles get some sufficient rest in between being worked. Through trial and error, I have found what fits my body at this moment in life, and I will keep revising my daily routine as I age. We are all different and unique. You will experiment to find out what fits you. Whenever and however you choose to do it is up to you. Just make a plan to get in your 150 minutes a week and keep it fun. This, along with some strength training, flexibility, and balance work, and you will find yourself bouncing back from challenges and setbacks so much more easily. Please let our community know how you are approaching resilience in your body and share tips and those things that work for you.